Hello, myself Dr. Deepak Shirbhate. I'm working as a principal of Vikramshila Polytechnic, Darapur, Taluka Daryapur District, Amravati, Maharashtra State, India. And today I'm going to demonstrate you virtual reality modeling language, interactive, transparent sliding door using Vivity Studio. So now, as I have suggested in my many demonstration and exercises, that instead of wasting time on modeling of 3D model, you can easily download 3D model from various websites. There are some dozens of websites which provide free download of 3D models. So you can download the model from those websites. Then if you need some changes, you can change it in packages like say AutoCAD and other packages like 3D Max Studio and all those things. So in this particular case, I have modified the model because both the panels were attached to each other. For separation of the panels, I have used AutoCAD. The other reason was that there were several groups. So I want to minimize the number of groups. For that, I have created three layers. One layer for the channel in which sliding doors are sliding. Other layer is for the left panel and one layer for the right panel. So three layers which can be easily managed. You can use mirror command. I have used mirror command to create the mirror image of the panel for sliding door. Transparency was set to zero point 0.7 so that it should look like a glass, violet color glass, cyan color glass. Appropriate scaling was done, which was non-uniform, because I want that the panel should be wide. So it was a non-uniform scaling to achieve appropriate sizes and to achieve smooth movement of sliding door panels. And CAD exchanger was used for conversion of 3ds, means 3D studio model to VRML, because you cannot directly, if you directly import the model into Vivity Studio, the 3ds model, then there is chances that the Vivity Studio may go in hang condition or it may become non-responsive. So it is always preferable to change the format of 3ds Studio model into VRML prior to importing it to the Vivity Studio. So that is a better idea. So let us start. Now, as I have said, a lot of websites are there. You just go to Google and just type what you want. Here I want sliding door, and on the image I'm clicking, and this is the sliding door that I want. It is available on my favorite website, Archive 3D. You just download and within fraction of seconds it will be downloaded, and you just copy this particular zip file, because it is zip file, it is a compact file, and paste it into the folder working as a directory. Rename it, give a short name, say sliding door. Then you can unzip it, extract to sliding doors, and you can see the 3ds file. That is the required file of our interest, that 3ds file. Just change that 3ds file into VRML using the CAD exchanger. Here there is a CAD exchanger. You just go and change that. Now The problem with the model is that both the panels are attached to each other. I will just show you the problem in the Vivity Studio. Let us first import this particular model into Vivity Studio so that we can visualize the exact problem. So this is door N2. This is, now you can see there are a lot of groups. So a lot of parts are there and every part is kept in new group. So I want to reduce because with these many groups, more than 20 or 25 groups are there. It will be very difficult to work on these groups. So actually we want to minimize the number of groups, and you can see that both the panels are on the same group. And if you edit one panel, there will be editing will be applied to other panel. If you make the changes in one panel, other panel will get affected. So that's why we want to separate this panel. I want that these should be two different entities. Now how to create? So for creating these as two different entities, what we will do, we will import the 3ds file which we have downloaded from the website directly to 3D to AutoCAD, and then we will, with the help of explode command, add all the layers, and this has been imported, and in the shade mode we can see this is the file. Now what we will do, we will actually put different parts of the sliding door on different layers that we are going to do. So I will be creating only 3 layers so that I can manage the complicated part. This is the first layer which will be holding the channel. I'm giving the gray color layer color to that layer. Then there will be panel 1 and panel 2. So I will be giving cyan color that particular panel 1 and panel 2. Now what I am going to do is I will transfer all the parts to these 3 layers only. So 3 layers are there, and I will be transferring all the parts to these 3 layers. This is channel, upper channel, lower channel, and I will be transferring this to channel. Okay, now it is green color. It means that it has been transferred. Now here there is a linkage, so this linkage needs to be broken. For that I am going to use explode command. Explode, X for explode. Now I will explode everything I can explode, and everything has been separated. Now there is no linking, both the panels are separate panels. This panel I will put on different layer. The left hand panel and right hand panel I can put on different layers. Just select the panels and put it on different layer, and you can see the change in the color. It means that the panel has been transferred successfully to that layer. This you can delete if it is unwanted. Okay. So everything has been transferred. Now we will export this particular, say, model into 3ds again, and then we are going to convert this model into VRML. Now we have separated the panels. Just go to the directory, give appropriate name, and just export this model again into 3ds format. So call it as panel separated sliding door, panel separated sliding door, and just export it. Select all the objects. It will take some seconds, 4 to 5 seconds, and you can see that it will be exported on the basis of layers. It is generating the object for export and assigning smoothing, unifying the normals, assigning smoothing, and that's all. And 3D Studio output file has been created. Now for reference, you can save this AutoCAD file, otherwise it is not required. If something goes wrong, we should have this file. Now we have got the file in which there are only 3 layers now. 3 groups will be there. And again we will convert this particular file into VRML using the CAD exchanger. So open the CAD exchanger utility, drag and drop this file in the CAD exchanger. Immediately you will see the conversion. Now we have created one separated file, panel separated sliding door. Just drag and drop, and immediately it will get converted into VRML. Just save that file. That's it. And this is the VRML file. Just save it. Panel separated sliding door. This is the required VRML file. Now we will open this file or import this file into Vivity Studio. Now the panels have been separated. Now there is absolutely no problems. Now 3 groups will be there. One group will be holding the channel, other group will be holding the right hand side panel, and the third group will be holding the left hand side panel. Only 3 groups will be there. It will be very easy to manage 3 groups instead of managing 20 groups. So this is edit material, create a new material, assign some transparency and cyan color. So it looks like that it is made up of glass. Same thing you can follow for the second you can say panel. That's it. Now you have got the channel on one in different group, moving parts in different group. Now it is very easy to animate this type of structure. You can change the orientation, just rotate about I think y-axis. That's it, minus 90 degree, and so it will be facing towards you. Now we will export this particular panel into VRML format, uncompressed VRML, and we will see what we are getting. This is without animation, of course. So this is the panel. It is transparent. You can see the handles on both the sides, and you can see the effect of glass also. 0.7% transparency is there. It is quite transparent. Now next step will be animating this particular. So there will be 2 sensors. One is open clock and second is close clock. Each sensor is having a period of 1 second for the animation. So create 2 sensors and then give the animation node to these sensors. Then there will be script, JavaScript for on off. There will be 4 fields in the JavaScript. that I have shown over here, create this kind of four fields, and then there will be three routes: from touch sensor to door moment, from script to time sensor open clock, and from script time sensor close clock. So that's all. So in this way you will get the sliding door. Now let us see the output, how the output we get. And this is the output. Now click, and this is the required output. You can see that the channel, the door is sliding perfectly in the channel. There is no shaking moments. Very smoothly it is sliding, and this code is available in the description, so you can study this code and you can practice this code. And thanks for watching my video. In case of any query and clarification, you can contact me on my contact details. Thank you.